Are you thinking of investing in Disney, or want to know why I'm investing in Disney already? Well, in this video I'm going to do a quick summary of why I think Disney will be worth double what it is now in the next 6 to 12 months. Hello and welcome, I'm Wayne from WES Investments, bringing you stock market news, portfolio updates and training on how to make money in the market, all on this channel. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you're notified of my next video. The boring bits first, I'm not a financial professional, this is not financial advice. Please do not take any video that you find on YouTube as financial advice. Disney is a huge company and I've done a 4-part series breaking down the company fully. If you want to watch that, then there is a link in the description below. This is just a quick overview and I'm going to start with Disney as it is now, with its strengths and why I see it as a fundamentally strong company, before I then move on to the speculation of what I think the company will look like in the future. So, reasons to invest in Disney. Firstly, this is a safe company. There are not a huge amount of speculation in the Disney share price, like there are with many other stocks. While there is some speculation, don't get me wrong, if you consider that Netflix, for example, has a very similar market cap to Disney. There have been times over the past 12 months where Netflix has been worth more than Disney, and that was before the global pandemic, which to me is just absolutely mind-blowing. Secondly, we have the business model. They hook the customer with a dream and then rinse them for every penny they have. Disney used to just focus this on children, but now this model has spread and is getting us bigger kids as well. If, like me, you enjoy the Marvel and Star Wars genre, then you will know exactly what I mean. Not only do you become a repeat customer with viewing the next episode, wanting to watch the latest film or the latest show, but you also want to buy all the merchandise. And then on top of that, you want to go and see the latest ride or have the new experience. Disney hooks you in. And thirdly, we have the Disney brand image. Disney World uses the line where dreams come true, and this wholesome brand image is used throughout the business. Disney is very protective of its brand, and its content is always family friendly. This is the kind of brand that people want to introduce their children to. Parents want to take their children to Disney World, and this is very rare. Anyone with children will know, normally, if your child likes a show, it's normally something really horrible, and you can't bear it when they want to watch it on repeat over and over. Except from when it's Disney. This wholesome brand image is what gives me confidence in the future of this company. You know that Disney is not going to release something questionable that will stop people loving the brand. And fourth, we have the history and content. Disney has spent years creating beloved characters. They have found fairy tales and turned them into their own stories. If you think of Cinderella, Snow White or Aladdin, these are all stories that do not belong to Disney. And yet, in most people's minds, these are Disney stories. If Disney stopped making new content tomorrow, yes, attendance at its parks would drop, merchandise sales would drop, but they would still keep a strong undercurrent for many, many years to come. Just look at the original Cinderella, created in 1950, and yet still children are watching it today. That's right, kids are still watching this film from 1950. What other film do you know that is not a Disney film that kids are still watching today from that time period? While I'm sure the film itself has directly made Disney a lot of money over the years, I also expect that indirectly it has made people love the company and buy into it so much of the parks, the experience and the merchandise. And as I've said, this is a current that runs through the whole Disney empire. Each new film and character that they create just solidifies customers further into the world of Disney. And so these are the reasons that I think Disney would be a good investment for someone looking for a safe, consistent stock. And that's why I feel that it's safe, is if none of the speculation that I think will happen came true, If we just kept the company as it is today, I believe that the share price would still continue to grow. So now we've talked about that, let's move into the future of Disney and see why it's on my radar of high growth stocks. Firstly, the future of all big brands is direct to consumer. In a growing digital world, brands are able to get into consumers' houses very easily without the need for third parties. Brands that have moved towards direct-to-consumer models have seen considerable cost saving and much higher profits. Disney is doing this on so many different ways, from its online streaming to its retail on e-commerce store. Disney is skipping the middleman and bringing its products direct to the consumer. Mulan, for example, is going to be released on the 4th of September. It's going to be released directly on Disney Plus. So you have to have a Disney Plus subscription already, and you then have to pay an extra sum for the rights to buy, and this is, you will actually be buying the film, and I will be buying it. I think many other people will be too. The film was already looking like it's going to be a really big hit just based off the trailer. I think it will also be a really big hit based on the fact that cinemas are closed and there's no big films out at the moment. So people are going to be interested in watching something new. If Mulan proves to be the success that I think it will be, we could also see more films being released directly on Disney+. Number 2 on my list is that the park expansions. Disney is investing heavily in its parks and experiences and growing them considerably over the coming years. Disney Paris is a great example of how they've purchased the park and are now going to bring it back to the same league as the others. The fact that they are also bringing in the Marvel and Star Wars franchises into these parks as well, really taking them up another notch. It would not surprise me if we hear of another park opening in the next few years. Thirdly, their content growth. With the acquisitions that Disney continue to make, they are continuously increasing their lineup of content, which it will take a while to show on the bottom line, but will also build Disney's streaming services into the strongest service available. With the announcement of Star being launched globally, this could have a huge impact and will grow the subscriber base substantially. Compare this to Hulu, which is 50% of the size of Netflix in the USA. Now think of Star being the global equivalent of Hulu, and you could easily see 50 million subscribers. And that is assuming the service is less popular than Netflix. We can already see there is the potential for 100 million global subscribers for the digital content, as that is what Netflix has outside of the USA. And that is just today. Imagine in 6 to 12 months' time as more people move into a digital world, and the numbers will only get bigger. So if you've watched this and you're still not bullish on Disney, then you've completely missed the point of this video. And I don't understand how anyone can see what I've just said and not run out and invest in Disney right now, because that is exactly what I'm doing and I'm going to continue to do every month. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. If you have, then please smash that like button, hit the bell so you see my latest videos, and I'll see you in my next video.
Sits on the right hand of the Emperor. She is his guardian, his protector. That she's both beautiful and strong. Your job is to bring honor to the family. Do you think you can do that?
Citizens, we are under attack from northern invaders.
Their leader calls himself Ori Khan.
Fights alongside a witch.
No survivors. By edict of His Imperial Majesty, every family must contribute 1 man to fight.
Have you no son?
I am blessed with 2 daughters. I will fight.
We must be strong. This time he will not return. Loyal, brave, and true. It is my duty to protect my family.
Ancestors, please protect her.
What is your name, soldier?
Hua Jun, Commander, son of Hua Zhou.
We're going to make men out of every single one of you.
Close the gate!
The spirit is evident, but something holds you back.
When they find out who you are, they will show you no mercy. I'm Hua Mulan. I will bring honor to us all.